Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most influential personal finance books of all time, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki. Whether you're looking to get out of the rat race or just want to get a better handle on your finances, this book has something for everyone. So, let's get started. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a financial classic that contrasts the financial philosophies of two different fathers. The poor dad is Kiyosaki's biological father, a highly educated man with a PhD who struggled financially despite a good job. The rich dad is the father of Kiyosaki's best friend, who didn't finish 8th grade but became a millionaire. Our story begins with Robert, who had two influential father figures: his biological father, Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, Rich Dad. Poor Dad believed in the traditional path to success: study hard, get good grades, and find a stable job. He valued job security and a steady paycheck. He avoided financial risks and preferred the safety of a regular job. Poor Dad emphasized formal education as the primary route to success. Despite being well-educated, Poor Dad struggled financially due to his conservative mindset. Rich Dad was unconventional. He believed in financial independence, entrepreneurship, and investing. Rich Dad focused on creating assets, things that generated income. He invested in real estate, stocks, and businesses. Rich Dad taught Robert about money, business, and investing. He believed in self-education beyond school. Rich Dad embraced calculated risks and saw them as opportunities. Rich Dad achieved financial freedom and built wealth through smart investments and a growth mindset. The book emphasizes that our mindset shapes our financial destiny. Rich Dad's approach, making money work for you, investing wisely, and continuous learning, leads to financial success. Let's dive into the 9 big lessons from the book. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. The first major lesson from Rich Dad, Poor Dad is that the rich don't work for money. Instead, they make money work for them, while Poor Dad advised getting a secure job with benefits. Working for money refers to the traditional model where individuals exchange their time and labor for a paycheck. It's a linear relationship. No work, no money. Making money work for you involves investing in assets that generate passive income. Once established, these assets continue to produce income without requiring constant labor or direct involvement. Rich Dad taught that it's important to understand how money works and to have it generate more money. Rich Dad emphasized investing in assets that generate income, such as real estate, stocks, and businesses. This creates passive income, which is the key to financial freedom. Lesson 2. Financial education. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of financial literacy. He argues that the lack of financial education in schools is a major reason why so many people struggle with money. Understanding financial statements, the difference between assets and liabilities, and how to manage debt are crucial skills. Rich Dad taught that an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out. Lesson 3. Assets versus liabilities. According to Kiyosaki, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket. He emphasizes the importance of acquiring assets to build wealth. Traditional definitions of assets, such as those used in accounting, might classify things like your home, car, or personal possessions as assets. However, Kiyosaki challenges this view by asserting that assets should generate income and increase your financial stability. Examples of assets as described in the book include real estate, rental properties that provide a steady stream of income, stocks, investments in the stock market that yield dividends or appreciate in value, bonds, debt investments that pay regular interest, intellectual property, royalties from patents, trademarks, or written works. Businesses, owning a business or a part of it that generates profit. Liabilities, conversely, a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Kiyosaki stresses that many things people commonly think of as assets are actually liabilities because they incur costs rather than generate income. His definition of liabilities includes personal residences, your home, which requires mortgage payments, maintenance costs, and property taxes, and doesn't generate income. Cars, vehicles depreciate over time and incur costs such as insurance, fuel, and maintenance. Consumer debt, credit card debt, and other personal loans that require regular payments and interest. Large purchases, items like boats, vacation homes, and luxury goods that require ongoing expenses without generating income. Key differences and misconceptions. Kiyosaki highlights the confusion many people have between assets and liabilities, leading to poor financial decisions. For instance, buying a house is often considered a solid investment. However, Kiyosaki argues that, unless it generates rental income, it's a liability because it drains resources through mortgage payments and upkeep costs. Financial statements. Kiyosaki also introduces the idea of understanding financial statements to distinguish between assets and liabilities. He explains two key documents. Income statement shows income and expenses. It helps you understand whether your income is greater than your expenses. Balance sheet lists assets and liabilities, giving you a clear picture of your net worth. Wealth-building philosophy. Kiyosaki's philosophy revolves around increasing assets while minimizing liabilities. He encourages investing in assets that generate passive income, thereby enhancing financial independence. The book suggests focusing on education and self-improvement to recognize and create asset opportunities. Lesson 4. Mind your own business. Rich Dad's third lesson is to mind your own business. This means focusing on building and managing your own assets, rather than working to make someone else rich. Kiyosaki encourages readers to start investing in assets like small businesses, stocks, and real estate, even if they have a regular job. This builds wealth over time and creates financial security. Lesson 5. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Kiyosaki explains how the rich use corporations to protect and grow their wealth. Corporations offer tax advantages and liability protection that individuals don't have. By understanding how taxes work and leveraging corporate structures, the wealthy can legally pay less in taxes and keep more of their earnings. Lesson 6. Work to learn. Don't work for money. This lesson is to focus on learning and personal development. Kiyosaki advises acquiring skills and knowledge that will help you in all areas of life, especially in managing finances. This could mean taking courses in investing, business, or any other field that interests you. The more you learn, the more opportunities you'll see to create wealth. Lesson 7. Free from the rat race. The book refers to a cycle where individuals work tirelessly in jobs they may not enjoy, solely to earn money to support their lifestyle and expenses. Kiyosaki contrasts this with the concept of financial independence and wealth building through investments and entrepreneurship. Many people are dependent on their jobs for income. They work long hours, often in positions they don't find fulfilling, because they need a paycheck to cover bills and expenses. In the rat race, income is often limited by a fixed salary or hourly wage. This makes it challenging for individuals to achieve significant financial growth because their earnings are capped. People in the rat race tend to spend their income on expenses such as mortgages, car payments, credit card debt, and other bills. This creates a cycle where they must keep working to sustain their lifestyle and pay off debts. Due to the reliance on a job and the cycle of expenses, individuals in the rat race have little to no financial freedom. They may feel trapped by their financial circumstances and unable to pursue other interests or take risks. Kiyosaki contrasts the rat race with the mindset of building wealth through investments, entrepreneurship, and passive income streams. He emphasizes the importance of financial education and making money work for you, rather than being solely reliant on earned income. The book encourages readers to think differently about money and work towards financial independence. Lesson 8. Cash Flow Quadrant. In this book, Robert Kiyosaki introduces the concept of the cash flow quadrant, which categorizes individuals into 4 groups based on their primary source of income and their mindset towards money. The cash flow quadrant is a powerful framework that helps readers understand different approaches to generating income and achieving financial independence. First quadrant is E for employee. Employees are individuals who work for someone else or a company in exchange for a salary or wage. They earn active income, meaning they are paid for their time and effort directly by their employer. Employees typically have job security and may receive benefits like health insurance and retirement plans from their employers. However, their income is limited by their salary, and they are often dependent on their jobs for financial stability. The second quadrant is S for self-employed. Self-employed individuals are those who own and operate their own businesses or provide freelance services. They earn active income similar to employees, as their income is directly tied to the hours they work or the services they provide. Self-employed individuals have more control over their work compared to employees, but they may still trade time for money and often work long hours to sustain their businesses. Examples include doctors, lawyers, consultants, freelancers, and small business owners. The third quadrant is B for business owner. Business owners are individuals who have built and own businesses that can operate independently of their direct involvement. They focus on creating systems and processes that generate income and provide value to customers. Business owners earn passive income, meaning they make money even when they are not physically working, because their businesses continue to operate and generate revenue. They have the potential to scale their businesses and build wealth through asset growth and increased profitability. Examples include CEOs, entrepreneurs who have established successful companies, and franchise owners. The fourth quadrant is I for investor. Investors are individuals who generate income primarily through investments in assets such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or businesses. They earn passive income from dividends, interest, rental income, or capital gains. Investors leverage their financial knowledge and resources to grow their wealth over time. They focus on making their money work for them rather than exchanging time for money. Examples include stock market investors, real estate investors, and venture capitalists. The cash flow quadrant distinguishes between active income, E and S quadrants, and passive income, B and I quadrants. Active income requires direct effort and time, while passive income continues to flow even when not actively working. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of transitioning from the left side, E and S quadrants, to the right side, B and I quadrants, of the cash flow quadrant. This shift involves moving from dependency on a job or personal effort to creating systems, leveraging resources, and building assets that generate income. Achieving financial freedom, according to Kiyosaki, often involves moving from being an employee or self-employed, where income is limited and tied to personal effort, towards becoming a business owner or investor, where income can be scalable, passive, and not dependent on active work. Overall, the cash flow quadrant serves as a powerful tool for understanding different paths to financial success and independence. It encourages readers to consider their current income source and mindset towards money, and to explore opportunities to shift towards generating passive income and building assets that can lead to long-term wealth and security. Lesson 9. Overcoming obstacles. The 4 main reasons financially literate people may still not develop abundant cash flow are 1. Fear, 2. Cynicism, 3. Laziness, and 4. Bad habits. Let's look at each of them. Overcoming fear. No one likes to lose money. Everyone has the fear of losing money. The difference is how you handle. The primary difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they manage that fear. Robert says, "I have never met a rich person who hasn't lost money, but they don't let the fear of that take them out of the game." Overcoming cynicism. Whether it's our own self-doubt or the doubts of other people in our lives, often we allow that doubt to keep us from acting. We play it safe and opportunities pass us by. Robert shares the example of a friend who is about to buy an investment property for a great price, but backed out at the last minute when a neighbor who wasn't an investor told him it was a bad deal. Doubts and cynicism keep most people poor. Coming to laziness. What's the cure to laziness? A little greed. That can be hard to hear because so many of us were raised to see greed or desire as a bad thing. Rather than saying, "I can't afford it," change your mindset to, "How can I afford it?" The human spirit knows it can do anything, but by saying you can't do something, you're creating a conflict between your spirit and your lazy mind. "How can I afford it?" creates a stronger mind and a dynamic spirit. We all desire a better life. So, too much greed is bad, but a little can motivate you. Overcoming bad habits. To be successful, you must develop successful habits. But many people stuck with some bad habits, like stuck in a rat race mentality or the habit of spending everything you earn, leaving no room for saving or investing. So Robert emphasizes on some good habits, like financial education and taking some calculated risk. He emphasizes the importance of saving and investing a portion of your income before you even pay your bills. In conclusion, Rich Dad, Poor Dad challenges many traditional beliefs about money and offers a new perspective on how to achieve financial success. By focusing on financial education, investing in assets, and continuously learning, anyone can improve their financial situation. Thanks for watching.